Oh, I'm assuming because he sweeped the gym, right? That's probably it. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Uh, friend is a strong word. What the hell was that? Oh. They're an enemy. They're an enemy. How? How did? Oh, I guess it. A crit, of course. How could I expect anything else? Why did it do that? It went from super effective to not. I want to reset already, and I have just started. Oh, it's so weird. These Pokemon are normally fodder. It's a range, I'm sure. Oh, there. Uh-huh. Oh. I want my bike! And my gang while I'm at it. That's not a very high bar. Oof. Slight. So the box covers for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl have been shown. It's just normal looking Dialga and Palkia. That word. It's like, oh, it's Gen 4, but there's some Gen 5, 6, 7, and 8 Pokemon. Not all of them, but some of them in the post games. It's usually is like these. Besides the legendaries, I don't recall there being very many non-Gen 2 Pokemon. Oh, maybe it would be Alpha Sapphire, which is like, what's the? I don't know. It's weird, but at the very least, it had Megas, right? So that and there was a bunch of new, Gen 3 Megas. So it's like it had its own stuff going on, I guess. But now if they might be trying to save it for the trailer, which would be weird, but okay. But if not, then are they what? Going to save it for the game? Are they going to not have a gimmick, right? The absolute worst thing they can do is put nothing, right? Because, well, it's nothing. Like, at least if it was 3D, like fully 3D, then it would have been like something. But it's not even that, so it's like, what's the point if it's just going to be the same? Basically. There has been no, like, no remake has ever been like the exact same. But before Gen 3 remakes, it was always like evolution at additions and game changes that have happened since that game came out. So like Gen 1 was abilities and held items, as well as evolutions for Pokemon like Chansey. But then and then Gen 2 was physical special split, along with the plethora of evolutions that came with Gen 4. Oh my goodness. Anything. Well, not anything. I mean, Mega's is best case scenario. I mean, I don't know. I don't know whether I'd want I don't know whether I'd want Gigantamax or nothing at all. Just like a Gigantamax Dialga and Gigantamax Bulky. Like, what the hell? Oh, come on. But like, there's already like ideas, right, for Dialga and I mean, really, it's just Dialga, and fan games have taken it and ran with it. Primal Dialga from Mystery Dungeon, and it's like, yeah, just use that, you know. Mm. Or you can not have ideas and just use stuff that's already good instead of making bad stuff. Well, it's just like the Primal Dialga thing. It's like it's a known design. It'd be cool to bring something that is like technically not canon into the canon, right? But then like the only thing like um it's just it'd be nice. It's just something to think about. Just do something. This like do something good, not something bad. All right. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Turtle needs to not let me down again. Fine. Yeah, if it's set on fire, then Sunshine's not gonna have a good time. This. Oh, that's fun. That would not have affected Empoleon. Oh dear God. Wait, why did that do nothing? Whatever. I'm paralyzed after watching it. Like, it's so. Just. No. Then it brings up the question of what are they gonna do for uh Giratina? Because it already has two forms. I was thinking like a Mega Rayquaza style Mega Evolution. Like you get um you get a move and it's able to Mega Evolve because of it. But so the only issue I can think of with that is that then he might be too overpowered. But I guess they probably have to add in Mega Rayquaza back anyways, so I guess it's not too bad. It's just it's so weird how Z moves is probably just gonna be left to rot. It helped at the same time it didn't, like the competitive scene, right? But the like I guess it helped like Black Kyurem kind of, but I mean Black Kyurem has finally gotten a half decent physical ice move. Finally. Which was so annoying how long it took for that. Like, literally all they had to do was give, like, Kyurem anything, any type of physical ice move. Like, Icicle Crash, Ice Hammer, you know, the one they actually did give, Icicle Spear, I think, was what they actually gave him. Like, you just had to give him something, and they gave him nothing for 3 whole generations. He just had nothing. Why was that such a hard fight? It was literally 2 random grunts, and it's like, boom, die, 6 Pokemon. I hate how slow this is going. I don't want to keep doing, like, 2-hour videos, right? Or whatever. But then, like, the 20-minute, like, normal episode, like, 20 minutes, right? I've done 2 battles. Like, these fights take forever. That can be cut out, but the fights, like, I was talking through the whole thing, so it's like, what are you doing? You're liars. Okay. Oh, I missed the. I always do this. I always go the wrong stairs for the extra item. Wait. I like randomly switched over. I like randomly switched over to the Pokemon XD thing, the generic thing. I like X. I like XD. Haha, haha. I want sequel. I want Gen 5 sequel. I've completely. Why does Leech? Oh, is it 80 power in this game? I was like, why is Leech Life so gosh darn powerful in this game? Buffed to Gen 7, of course. Why did I think otherwise? 4 times resist, loser. I like how you were like, oh, I want to rant about stuff, and then I just completely took over. You. No, your turn. I'm literally going nowhere right now. Your turn. It's your turn. Well, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. It has 8 evolutions. Well, someone said this thing where it's like a different Pokemon for the rest of the types. Except I really do feel Dragon should be in there just because Dragon's a special type as well. Like, Dragons can be cute. But, like, Rock seems more like a tough type of thing. But I mean, I'm sure you could find a way to do like any. Okay. Like Metal Coat for Steelion, or like a Reaper Cloth for Ghosteon. What? I'm just thinking about different stuff too. No. Oh well. I meant. Okay. I said something and it meant kind of like 2 different things at the same time, and that's weird. But I was at the I was just thinking about like the different EVs. I'm just trying to think of evolution items before you say them. Like Metal Coat, Reaper Cloth, our items aren't in the game. You just use those. Rock type, but just I mean that one could just be holding a hard stone. Just random stuff like that just can be really easily. Like what boost? Oh my goodness, this game. But easily something like what is it? I was thinking of, like bug type. You could give it like a type of powder, one of those powder things, like the powder that buffs bug moves, silver powder I think it is, or like a bright powder or something like that, like some type of powder that relates to bugs. I mean, I know, but I like the idea of it just being items. Oh god. Clef is gonna kill. No! Oh, okay. Well, Dragon Scale, of course. Yeah. Well, no. It'd probably be like a Sharp Beak, but I guess. Well, because Pretty Wings before like Gen 8, I think, where you could just find them on the floor. Pretty Wings were just Pelipper and Wingle's items, like exclusively. So it'd be really hard to get them, because you'd have to thief. Like it's a 10% spawn rate, and you'd have to thief it, type of thing. It's not fun. It's really not fun. Especially because who the hell are you? Black Sludge. Well, I say that, but well, the thing is with Black Sludge is that before it evolves, it'd be hurting itself. unless you have to just trade while holding it from you. But then you'd lose such a good item, though. Unless it doesn't use the item, but either a karate belt or like something. Yeah, probably a karate belt. It would be what I think. Black, or is it? It's called the black belt usually. I think like something like that. Yeah, just items all the way. But no, usually they have to make it this weird like. Yeah, that's usually how they do it. It's like Gen 1, Stone Evolutions, because why not? Gen 2, Friendship. Gen 4, Special Places. Gen 6, Pokemon Ami, and what turned into just the Friendship thing, while knowing a fairy move. So, like, I'd assume for Sword and Shield, if Sylveon's even in the game, would be to have Pokemon Camp would be the replacement in that scenario, where you just have like level up via Curry with a fairy move or something. Is what I think would happen. But I just want items, man. Items is the easiest, and ROM hacks agree too. They always make it items. They're like, who cares about friendship and places and affection? We just go to Sunstone, Moonstone, Ice Stone, Leaf Stone, and then probably like some bow for Sylveon. Or like leveling up with a fairy move or something. Something simple. Because going through hoops to get your not the best Pokemon isn't exactly fun. Because Evolutions, even though they're good in like single player, they're not that great in competitive. They're fun. I use them all the time. I've used every single evolution except Flareon, because Flareon is bad. But maybe one of these run hacks I'll see it, I'll be like, oh, you know what, I only used Flareon in this run, type of thing. But until that point, I'll probably just not use anyone. Like this is, I mean, with this, I mean, there's also Sylveon, but I have Sylveon in multiple games. I just don't use it. Leafeon, I mean, it's the same with all of them because I have them all in Ultramoon, but I don't use any of them. I would need to